Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Drudels Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Tier 9 Russian Collector Heavy, the Object 752. This is a vehicle that I was just scrolling through my garage. I was like, what do I want to make a video on today? And then this thing popped up, and I was like, yeah, it's such a weird vehicle, and I spent so much money on it, I might as well make another video on it, try to make some of that dough back. But the 752 is such a weird tank. Now, it's dubbed as one of the most overpowered Tier 9s out there. I don't really see it as an incredibly overpowered tank. Personally, I think the M5Yo is better, because it not only has more damage per shot at 450 instead of 430, but it also has a faster intra-clip at 1.73 seconds, able to deal 900 in that insanely quick time, compared to the 752's, I think, 4-second intra-clip? Yeah, it's quite a bit longer intra-clip. The advantages the 752 has is a bit more heat pen, a bit higher damage per minute, but otherwise, it's not the most accurate vehicle, it's not the most mobile, and its armor isn't too good either. I think the really only reason the Yo is performing a lot worse is because the Yo is a tech tree vehicle, which specifically means you need to grind its stock to get to the Tier 10, which obviously allows a lot of players grinding its stock to decrease the average statistics. So, I feel like there are actually a lot of super strong Tier 9 tech tree vehicles like the Jagdtiger, the Foch, that are just as strong as the 752 that don't really get as much of a reputation because of the fact that stock people are grinding the tanks. So, let's see what we can do in the vehicle here. Now, the nice thing about the 752 is the fact that it does have Tier 10 levels of pen. 374 means that, effectively, I'm not only as deadly as a lot of Tier 10s because of the alpha I carry, but as well, I'm pretty dang effective because of the pen. I can literally butter through just about everything. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, and we got shot by the T-54. Unfortunate for me. Especially because, as you can see, the majority of their team is going towards the other side of the map. Oh boy, that's a 57 heavy. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm not super stoked for what's going to happen here. We got the Yo off to the side, and oh boy, that right there is a perfect example of the bad accuracy on this tank. It is quite poor, but when you do manage to connect a shot, it hits pretty hard at 430 average. Now, the good news is that the enemy 57 heavy got absolutely bedonked, which is great, because it's one less tank for me to deal with. I am very worried, though, because this is not a good situation I'm stuck in. If tanks start to get to my side, I'm not going to be too happy about it. So let's push up a bit and see what we can do here. I'm going to keep on pushing up here, aiming. Boom! There you go. One nice shell into the 57. And let's just HE him. There you go. Nice clears. With that, we're doing pretty good. Now, I know that the Concept does not have the most premium pen. So, with that knowledge, I can probably do pretty fine. But as you can see, that Concept is getting just badonked out of existence because the dude was, well, he wasn't really paying attention. We're going to go for some damage into the Contracaro. There you go. One easy shell. And if this Yo is going to go for it, let's try and get a shell into him as well. There you go. Nice 348 shot. And now we back up. We're not going to get a lot of damage out this game because, as we can see, the enemy team is basically already toast. But I think we did pretty good. The Sheridan is going to get a slapper into the Contracaro. We're going to get one nice shell out, and we're going to try and maybe HE the T-54, which we were able to do. Nice 526 tap there. Now let's make our way towards the T-95, and actually, if we can connect these shells, we'll be sitting over 3,000 damage. So here we are. There's the T-95. I'm just going to keep driving towards him. I mean, we have enough health to easily take a shot from his tank, so I'm not too worried. 95 gets a nice shot into the Hori. We're going to keep on going. Speech, come on. And one shell into the T-95, and we broke 3K, so I can't really complain. There you go. So not a bad game at all. You can see where the 752 is pretty strong. Not only did we use the alpha there, not only did we use the haul down capabilities, but we used just everything really the tank's good at. Now I can't say that we did anything amazing there. I mean, we probably could have done better in the M5Yo, down to the fact that the M5Yo has the super quick intra-clip, which means, for example, we could have gotten a little bit more damage out into the Contracaro, could have gotten a little bit of extra damage out onto that Yo that poked at the beginning of the game because our shell probably wouldn't have missed. So I do like the fact that the Yo has 50%, almost 60% probably less of an intra-clip compared to a vehicle like the 752. But obviously the 7.52 has quite a bit more damage per minute, sitting at, what, 2480-ish? So that is the big advantage of the 7.52, is the fact that it has so much DPM for a Tier 9 heavy. Although, I would definitely say that vehicles like the IS-8 are definitely in contest now. The IS-8's got pretty similar DPM. It's also got a lot more mobility. But let's see what we can do here. Enemy team has 250 TPs, one being the prototype and one being the I can't pronounce it. We also have the Centurion 7.1, CDC. Oh, there you go. We got a Chieftain T95 off to the side. You can see the absolutely horrendous aiming time on this vehicle. And this right here is a good example of the intraclip being bad. I mean, if I was in an M5Yo, that would have been an easy 2 shells into that Chieftain. Where, when it comes to this vehicle, it's not. I mean, that guy could have easily gotten into cover, just so happened to be that he didn't because of the enemy, what he did. So, we have a 50 TP prototype here, which is the premium edition. It is. Okay. I don't think he has the gun elevation to hit me. He doesn't. Hello, you poob. Oh, there you go. And, well, we kind of fell off, which, oh my. Welcome to Blitz. Well, we still got a nice shell into him. We just got to get ourselves off this position. There you go. Nice. All right. Come here, Poobman. Now, the thing about this tank is that it has a lot more DPM than the 50 prototype. So even though he's probably going to hit us one more time, it's not going to matter too much, because there's 1 pen into his vehicle. And, well, looks like my teammate got the 2nd pen in. Let's put on our reload again. I don't really mind bleeding health when it's for the greater good of the team, is one thing I always say. As long as I don't die, which is actually quite possible right now, because this Hori, man, does he want to go for us. The good news is that we've got pretty good armor. So Hori bounces us. Get a nice, easy pen onto his tank. And, well, if you want to go for me, I'll make sure you regret it. There you go. Nice, easy clear onto the Hori. We are at 2,700 damage already. We do have a bit of a long reload, 8 more seconds to go, which is going to allow this CDC probably to poke us. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to speed. You're dead. I'm actually going to reload the clip, because in this situation, I have 2 options. It's either get shot by that 50 TP, out-trade him, or it is get shot and then get 2 shells into him instead of 1, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to drive over towards him, and we're going to get 1 easy shell into his vehicle, and then we also should be able to get a pretty easy slap into that Centurion. There you go, nice 486 tap, and look at that, easy 4,000 damage. 7.52 is really fun to play, it really is. I can't say it's the best tank ever, I can't say it's a bad tank, but it is a very, very fun vehicle that, yeah, I mean, I enjoy playing. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button. Would I suggest to buy the 7.52? What I'll say is that I'll make a video on it when I think the price is right. If I don't think the price is right, I won't make a video on it. And that's what I normally like to do. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.